And what else is left? Just pulp everything. I'm so tired of these guys coming. I think what is happening is that they were probably previously killed by some random enemies. And what's happening is that they're resurrecting kind of in staggered bursts and then wandering over to where we are. And then it's been real obnoxious. Ignore. Yes. Kill the grappler. Ignore. Yes. Kill him. Come on, fat zombie. I don't know, chat. I don't know what's wrong with me. You know, some days I wake up and I'm like, I'm excited to play Cataclysm. Electrochemical impulses alters your facial structure so as to subtly affect the reaction of others, grants a small bonus to social interactions. I mean, I don't play with NPCs generally, so I don't know that that's hugely beneficial to us, but we'll take it. Some days I wake up and I'm like super excited to come play Cataclysm and, you know, be on stream and stuff, and then some days I just start playing and I'm like, I have nothing to talk about, everything annoys me, and then it turns into something really negative. And I don't know what to say about it. I don't know how to fix that necessarily. I don't really know. I don't know what's wrong with me. What can I say? It's one of the reasons as well that I was trying to do more informative content on YouTube instead of more my commentary, because I found that 99% of my commentary was about my depression and just how life is a huge jerk and that kind of stuff, and I don't think that that's super entertaining for some people. So, you know, I think the people who get it tend to respond pretty well, which is why I have an audience in the first place, is that a lot of people, I speak very openly about my depression and my struggles, which I think people respond to. But I also think it alienates a pretty big portion of the population, because not everyone has to deal with it. Like, the number of times where I just meet people who tell you, like, have you tried just not being yourself? Like, have you tried, oh, you're sad? Have you tried not being sad? Or have you tried just maybe don't talk about it? Maybe just crush it down inside of yourself for years until it becomes a toxic little ball in your abdomen and spills out of you onto other people, like the rest of us. That's how we all handle our depression. And like, so you meet people who don't get it, and, you know, I don't know that there's a great way to handle it, and, you know, we've talked about my mental health often enough that you should know this is not like something that I'm very good at handling, because I'm not. It's why I'm so broken. And I don't know. It makes me feel bad, though. It makes me feel like I'm actively doing a bad job, I guess. And I don't know how you negotiate that necessarily. I want to have confidence in my ability to go on stream, you know, and be like a normal guy. Like earlier in the viewership here, I saw Levan Fiend and Wap Caplet were both in chat. Levan Fiend is a stream should be about video games. No, I disagree with you. You're here because of video games. I would encourage you, if you don't enjoy my commentary or my style of commentary is not so much about the video game, it's more about me as a person. And if that doesn't jive for you, I don't know what to tell you. And I do meet people who have that attitude of like, you know, why aren't you talking about video games? But I don't really, that's not really what I'm about. But I saw like Levan Fiend was here, and that's, you know, a contributor for the game, and Wap Caplet's a dev member. And then, you know, I spend, you know, 5-10 minutes griping about the game that they've made, and I feel pretty not great about that, honestly. Do you really go to streams for just the video game? Like, honestly, don't you go to a stream and stick around the stream because you like the streamer, because of the person that they are, and the commentary that they bring to the table and their take on the world? Is like, when I watch YouTubers, Yeah, usually what happens is like I like a game, so I give it a search on YouTube or whatever. And then when I stick around, it's because I like the streamer or I like the personality of the person that's creating the content. When I go to a stream and it's 100% game talk, or even like just like 80% game talk, I get bored with that. There's only so much to say, especially when you've played a game as much as like I've played Cataclysm. I've said the same things hundreds of times. Even just on, even if I don't count the time that I've played off stream, if I just talk about the times I've played on stream and on YouTube, I do the same things over and over and over. That's basically what each game of Cataclysm is a repetition of things I've done a million times. Yes, I didn't think bandaging would take that long. I thought it would just be holding up a bandage to my head or something. And those of you who watch my content a lot, I think you probably hear me go over the same things over and over and over. Yes, why am I hurting? Your head pains you. Am I still poisoned? I am. That's problematic. People have been talking in Discord about how poison is more deadly now than it used to be. I didn't see anything about it, but someone talked that they were killed by it. So we're poisoned, which is rarely going to cause us damage, and we're badly poisoned, which will rarely cause us damage. We're pretty low. It could potentially kill us. It seems unlikely. I don't know. We're gonna have to be careful though. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. So, being poisoned is not something we can negate at the moment. What was I saying? Yeah, it just becomes a repetition of the same things I've done 1,000 times, and I don't know. I can see how if you came to the stream and you didn't know me and you never seen any of my content, you probably... I definitely get why people get annoyed with me and my constant negativity and whatnot. But I also think, like, just don't watch. Like, I get people on YouTube sometimes who leave me terrible comments like, you should stop making content, or I've had people tell me, oh, you should kill yourself, that kind of stuff. It's like, why even bother being, like, nasty and calling someone out? Why don't you just not watch the content? Like, for a while there, I was going through a patch where I was getting a thumbs down on basically every video I made for a couple weeks, and it was like, I think it was just one person who just kept coming back and thumbs downing the same thing over and over and over. And I just don't get that mindset at all. I mean, not that that's what you're doing, but like, because I do think that like there's validity to it. I just think that, I don't know. How it is for me, you're here for murder, not cats. I watch you because I like you. Negative feedback is appreciated too. It's okay to be grumpy. We all have those days. I watch you because I like the content and can connect with you. I don't know. I am negative. And I do try to express that in a way that's not so whiny. I definitely recognize there are some days when it's exactly that. It's exactly being a whiner. But for the most part, when I do give feedback on the game, I try to give it gently and because I love the project, not because I'm it's like some people come on Discord and just gripe about Cataclysm and they're like, this game, why would you, oh, what a stupid decision, why would the devs do this, do they hate the game, why would they? It's like, that's not helpful. And so sometimes when I complain, I recognize I'm getting a little bit into that thing, but I do well, at this point you probably know I care about the project. Where's my sewing kit? I would love to fix this travel pack before it explodes. So, need more thread. Where's my miscellaneous crap pile? Small string in here somewhere. Small. No. Where's all my string at? I had a crap ton of string. Check our vehicle parts. We're looking for spare parts. Okay, on the exterior, that would be string, wouldn't it? 21 long string. Just give me a string. Turn on the flashlight. It's a little dangerous to flip on your flashlight out here, but we are surrounded by forests, so I'm not super worried about it. Disassemble. Something hurts, ignore. Hopefully we don't get poisoned to death. That'd be real, we're in unmanageable pain. Your head pains you. Yeah, but I took like a crap ton of painkillers. I guess they're wearing off. They're down to 3. We're lit up. Yeah, okay. You know what? Eat some more codeine. Oops, I hit caps lock. Eat some more codeine. We dropped the codeine. Of course we did. Codeine. Eat a codeine. I hate that menu. Eat a codeine. Eat some more aspirin, because I don't know how many codeine you can safely take. That should help, though. Put your short string in the thread. Ignore. Please don't kill me to poison. That would be a real dumb way for me to die. I think we're over it now. Yeah, our poison has dissipated. Yeah, some people were complaining in Discord about dying to poison from full head health, and I just didn't see that as something that's likely to happen. It made me think that they were standing in gas for a really long time, maybe. I just can't foresee that killing them. Anyway, let's repair travel pack. Are we able to? We are, possibly. Pretty small chance we destroy it. We did manage, so let's bring this back up to full repair. Great. How's everything else doing? Trenchcoat could do with a stitch. Kite and arm guards again. Go ahead and repair the... Where's my sewing kit? It was literally just in my hands. Oh, it dropped the sewing kit. Yeah, reloading for some reason is dropping everything on the ground. Go ahead and continue. We need more thread here. Butcher all these strings. Great. Pick up the thread. Reload. It dropped the sewing kit on the ground. And then let's repair the leather jacket. Sewing kit. Leather trench coat. Excuse me. Trench coat. I was never a trench coat guy. You know, everybody saw The Matrix back in the day, and trench coats became very popular, especially among teenagers. I knew a couple kids in high school who wore the big leather trench coats. And then I worked in a factory there for a little while. There was this one dude who came in with this very nice looking leather trench coat, and I always worried... when I worked there, I was always worried people would steal my things because we had a coat rack that there'd like no cameras anywhere. It was in a communal area. I was always really worried about my cigarettes and stuff getting stolen. And this guy brought this really nice, expensive trench coat every single day, and nobody stole from him. And that was like my sign that it probably wasn't going to be a big deal. No one was going to steal my stuff. Most of the time previously when I've worked in a factory, they gave us lockers for ourselves. It wasn't like just, oh yeah, throw it on the shelf, it'll be fine. We actually had lockers that we would put our stuff in. So we're good. I think we should sleep because of our head damage. And yeah, we should probably full heal overnight. Where's my meds stuff? Meds, please. Meds, please. Meds. There we go. So we're going to pick up some... I don't think we have antiseptic. I think we have, we do have antiseptic. I thought we only had hydrogen peroxide. Antiseptic will do. And then we have boiled makeshift. Then we have regular makeshift bandages. Give me, I really should have put a workbench in here. Give me some makeshift, yeah, make some more makeshift bandages. Makeshift bandage. Give me like 12 of them. Dispose. Store in inventory, please. Great. So did that actually store in our inventory? It did. Fantastic. And let's... Well, first of all, we don't need the flashlight anymore. Just open the back door. And then we're going to make some boiled makeshift bandages because we have a lot of water. We'll make 2 batches, which will be 6. Which we don't even really need 6 because of how many body parts are okay, but... Dispose, store in inventory, yes, yes. Okay, so let's step out of the vehicle to do our treatment. That way we don't have huge menus popping up on the screen. Give me some antiseptic. We only have 4 portions. That's fine. Antiseptic our head. Everything else I don't think needs addressing other than some bandages. Where are the good bandages? Boiled makeshift on the head. Boiled makeshift on the torso. I guess we'll just use all the boiled makeshift bandages that we can and not really worry too much about it. They're so insignificant, so easily made that it's irrelevant. Drop the antiseptic. We'll keep the makeshift bandages on us for treating bleeding wounds. Should be it. Drop the sewing kit. Drop the... no, keep the X-Acto knife. Keep everything else. And then check... first of all, wield the mace. And drop the 12. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And then let's go to sleep. I'm just now realizing I did not bring any blankets, so let's see if we can find a curtain in here. Doesn't look like we're going to, unfortunately. Did I really not bring a blanket? We'll be okay. I'm sure we won't freeze to death or anything. Oh, and with the windshield, okay, we can still cover up the broken windshield with our curtain. That's nice. I'm a bit surprised by that. And then we should really put on some earplugs. Actually, now that I think about it, noise canceling headgear, because we're near the lab. It's going to be deafening. Yeah, use the sinew. Just dispose. It's fine. Store. Put on the earmuffs, earplugs, whatever you want to call them. Go back to wielding the mace before I forget and walk in to get myself killed. And we should be pretty insulated in here, so let's have ourselves a sleep after we save the game. Sleep it up. Anyway, the weekend was rough, but I think I've mostly bounced back. I spent a lot of time yesterday working on some of my writing stuff, trying to get something together to do some YouTube content. It's not as good as I remember it being. I'm trying to rework a novel that I wrote like 3 years ago. Not really. It's a little goofy. Goofier than I remember it being. But I'm hoping that the further I get in it, the more I get into the story, it'll be okay. And then trying to work that into something, you know, that can be halfway entertaining. So we'll see how that goes. Seem to be sleeping very slowly. Bandaged wounds are healed. I'm a little worried about our head. Normally I see a pretty rapid improvement. I can't tell if it's just going really slowly or if we're not going to full heal. We do have first aid of 5, I believe, or 6, which is pretty significant. Despite having something in your stomach, you feel like you haven't eaten in days, so we're still getting those calorie deficit warnings, and that would be a result of us, of all the activity we've been doing and not really eating enough calories. So we'll check on our weight when we wake up just to make sure we're not emaciated or anything like that. And yeah, I don't appear to be healing my head wound very much at all. I don't think we are going to get to full health, which is weird because, like, when we fought that Kevlar zombie a while ago, we disinfected and bandaged with basic bandages, and we got from like 2 health all the way up to full in one night's sleep. So I don't know why we didn't heal as much this time around. Maybe, right, your hidden health stat affects that. We had talked that the food place food might actually be bad for your health. I never did look that up. So maybe our health stat is just in the gutter. What could we do to fix that? Well, we've been drinking water. We could go out and try. Do we have the pine needle tea recipe? Tea. Herbal tea. Herbal tea bags. Okay. We can make some herbal tea. That would be something that boosts health. And we do have the pine needle tea recipe, so we could do that. Why don't we, for now, make some herbal tea? Do we have small bottles? Bottle. What do we have that we don't care about? because we're just gonna make it in small portions. Do we have like a 2-liter bottle anywhere? Oh, we already have bottles of herbal tea. Just drink the herbal tea. Herbal tea, herbal tea. Then we need proper food. We could go out hunting. Where's our storm? We don't need to use a huge caliber to go hunting. And let's just take a peek around and see if we have anything in the area we could harvest for meat. Where's my storm? It was literally right here. No, where's my gun pile? Guns. There's the storm. This one is empty. Where'd the magazine go? You see... Oh, it dropped on the wrong tile. Items on the ground? Sure. Drop the one we don't need. Pick up the mace. Yeah, that's odd. But let's go see if we can find something to murder for food. What do we got around us? Yeah, just tons of forest here. Let's go out and see if we can quickly find something. If not, we'll double back. It doesn't really matter, but we'll break up the monotony of cleaning out hundreds of zombies in a lab. Just wander around till we see something pop up on the old compass there. Probably should take off our ear plugs, our headgear. We can hear the world around us. Oh, we saw something. I think it was a fish, though. Hello, fishes. I don't really like fish in the game. The activity that is fishing takes too much time, in my opinion. Which it does in real life as well. I mean, whatever, it's fishing, but like the time investment that goes into fishing just doesn't feel worth the calorie return. Short hair cat, where would you be, kitty cat? I'm going to murder and eat you. I'm very sorry about that. Well, you're very fast and you seem to be scared of me. Why are you running? Fleeing. Interesting. Why though? Usually cats will let you walk up to them mostly. Yeah, you're bolting. I don't know if we can kill him. Where did you go? You're way down there. You seem to be stuck now, however. Let's see if we can wrangle up to this cat. Please just stop running away from me. I just want to eat you. It's not, it's not that big of a deal, Circle of life. Didn't you watch The Lion King? This is part of the circle of life. Well, there's a wasp. But it's a giant bee, my mistake. Let's kill the cat. You know what? This is just not worth it. Just get out of here. It's probably going to come attack us if it kills the cat. I don't want to deal with it. Just go back. We have food. There's no reason to hunt necessarily for meat. I just thought it'd be nice and possibly healthier than the food place food. But whatever. Head back to the lab again. Slippery John 26. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Let's drop the storm with the other storm. Keep the AR-15 for scary things, and should probably put something on our eyes. Are we wearing eye protection? It would be a little bit of extra protection for our head, which has been taking a real beating. We have a hard hat and safety glasses. Well, I mean, short of finding an army helmet, I don't see us making a better head item. And same with the safety glasses, probably the best we're gonna get at the moment. Gonna drop the noise canceling headgear and wield the mace, and we will head inside and deal with some zombies. Save the game again. I don't save often enough. Pop down into the basement here. Oh, see, now none of you were here a minute ago. I'm not sure why you're all here now. We've been systematically clearing this area. I don't know where they keep coming from, and this skeletal shocker is something that can absolutely kill us. I don't know how to deal with you in such a confined space with so many other enemies. I don't think I can. Especially now with my head damaged. Let's take a look at the shocker. Heavy jagged bone plates have grown out of the surface of this zombie. Underneath, its flesh glows and crackles with the occasional jolt of electricity. So to my understanding, these are on par with a shocker brute. But they're skeletal, so they have more damage resistance than something like a shocker brute. And if we were on the surface, I would just shoot it. But unfortunately, down here, there are so many other enemies that are going to get in the way. I don't know if he has a ranged shock attack or not. And our head is quite injured. I think we just run upstairs. Which, the zombies can apparently go up the elevator as well. Which I think we knew that before, but... I don't know what to do. I don't think we can go right down there and fight it. If we go down with the AR, maybe we go guns blazing and just shoot everything, but we don't have enough ammo. No, where's my ammo? 223. We have none. What about 556? We have none. What do I have? Where's my ammo? Show me the ammo. Okay, we have. If I had a grenade, that would be good, but I don't. Birdshot, absolutely not. 9mm, no. I don't know what these calibers are. What an odd caliber. Is what was the P90? P90. 5.7mm. That's so odd. But it's not what we have. Oh, it is what we... No. Used for NATO use 9mm. Okay, I don't care about that. We do have a lot of double-aught shot, but we don't have a good shotgun. We have... I think we have a 357 somewhere. We have some 45 ammo we could throw in the Thompson. I mean, we just don't have very much in regards to guns. I don't know what to do here. Other than go down guns blazing, but we don't even have ammo for the guns we would use to go guns blazing. I suppose if we loaded the Thompson, that's a pretty high damage round, 45. And there would be a decent enough clip that we could drop a few zombies before we had to retreat upstairs. And I would like to save the AR ammo for emergencies. Drop the AR. Give me the Thompson. That's the wrong tile. Thompson. No, I want the actual gun. Oh, is it just a magazine? Do we not even have the gun? Come on. Why would I have a Thompson magazine but not the Thompson? Okay. We probably picked that up at a gun store where they just have random clips laying around. That has always annoyed me. Why would someone sell a clip and not a gun? Like, obviously you would have a better time selling the gun than the rando clip for some random gun that you don't actually stock. So that's not an option. What do I have? All I have is 9mm, and that's not good enough. Even the basic scientist zombies are going to take more than like one shot with the 9mm. 357. I mean, it's better. 357 SIG is how much damage? SIG jacketed hollow point. It doesn't say damage. Damage multiplier 1? What does that mean? I don't understand. Everything else says just damage. What is a damage multiplier on ammunition? Oh, we're spending way too long looking at bullets. I don't know what to do here. Sig Pro .40. We have those ammo. They're not very high damage though. Do I have 308 rounds? Like 20. God, I don't know what to do here. Give me the 308, the M1A. Sure, give me the grand. 308. And we'll go down with this because it's a high damage caliber. Hopefully should let us put down a few enemies with one shot. Please don't drop the mace. We need that. Reload the M1A1 or the M14 makeshift magazine. Why would it come with a makeshift magazine when we found this in a gun store? Okay. So we'll give this a go, see if we get murdered or not. I don't really care. Let's head down. Let's not head down. Let's head down in the corner where we have some amount of protection. And yeah, if I could shoot just you specifically would be great. He can see us. We'll see if he can shoot. He can shoot electricity. So it's not just a melee thing. Ignore. No, what are you doing? No. Stop aim. Yes. Why did aiming take so long? Go back upstairs. He's gonna follow us. But it should clear out the electricity. So let's try to kill him in like 6 rounds or whatever. We're missing every shot despite being like 70% chance to hit. Yes, ignore. You attack very quickly as well, which is a bit surprising. And we're out of bullets. Honestly, can we just bash him to death? Yeah. So not the optimal way to do that. Reload the M1. But I don't know. Skeletal Shocker, I'm assuming you probably have CBMs in you as well, despite being skeletal, so we'll try butchering him. I don't know that I've ever dissected one of these. In fact, I don't know that I've really ever fought a Skeletal Shocker in the game, which is why I was questioning whether or not they had the ranged ability that most Shockers have. 2 faulty burnout bionics, so that was a waste of my time, as per usual, so we'll just head down again. Really nothing here anymore. Go back to the mace. We've seen some scary things here, but the main thing this seems to have going for it is just an obscene amount of monster density, even though it's like bizarrely densely populated. Okay, head upstairs. We got a deep bite I don't really care about. They all came up with me. I wish I understood how the elevators work, because sometimes you go up and they don't bring any enemies with you, and sometimes you do. And obviously going up or down in the elevator does not transport the items on the elevator. I don't really know what the deal with that is exactly. Let's get our... Well, we can do both. Apply bandages, preferably to the important body parts. The legs I don't really care about. Let's go disinfect our wound. No, this is the med pile. Antiseptic. Bam. Activate antiseptic. Okay. Drop the antiseptic. Great. No more deep bite wound. Move the mace. Get our stamina back. Go ahead and consume some aspirin. We're hungry. You know, we never did eat, did we? I said I was gonna eat, and then I walked off because I got distracted by trying to puzzle out gun stuff. Just eat something. I don't care. Eat the chicken. A lot of calories in chicken, of course. Eat the salmon. And we are still trying to build up our calorie stores, which dipped. We are now officially underweight. So we are actually going the wrong direction, which is interesting because we've been eating the food place food, which has 500 calories per portion, and we've been eating like literally thousands of calories a day. So I don't really fully understand what we're doing. Like lately we've been doing a lot of fighting, which I imagine is pretty taxing from a calorie standpoint. But prior to that, we were eating a lot and not really doing very much. So I'm not sure why we don't have calorie stores yet. I don't really want to check it in the debug. Let's continue fighting just the obscene numbers of enemies, I guess. Corpses. Yeah, we're gonna sift through the corpse loot at some point. Not really a priority at the moment. Place seems pretty big as well, and there are some locked off areas that I'm not sure we're going to be able to access. Where do I see? Oh, hello. Murder, murder, murder. Okay, we're missing a lot as well, I guess just because we're in pain. How is our encumbrances? Travel pack is nearly destroyed again because we all know that zombies really hate backpacks, so go fix that before that becomes a huge issue. So for the third time this episode, we need to repair our... Actually, we repaired it 3 times, but we also had to make a new one from scratch because it was fully destroyed. So we're doing a lot of work with our travel pack today. Sewing kit, repair the travel pack. Very exciting to watch someone repair items in Cataclysm. Go ahead and try to reinforce it. And we damaged it, of course. Of course, 0.6% chance of failure, but we failed. Repair the trench coat as well. Activate sewing kit. Trench coat. We're going to run out of leather patches sometime in the near future. I don't think we have very many. But we'll just hope for the best there. Repair. Fully repaired. Excellent. And we'll plunge back in, I guess. We're slaked. We're very hungry again. Yeah, let's eat more calories. Food place food. So 500 calories per. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just ate 2,500 calories on top of all the chicken and stuff that we've already eaten today. So you would think, you know, that would be satisfactory, but it's not. More zombies. And of course we're bleeding immediately. Because why would an enemy hit you and you not bleed? Let's flip on our flashlight so we can see what we're doing here. I don't really know what to be on the lookout for. I'm honestly frustrated by this location so far. So I'm definitely not being as cautious as I would be in a science lab. Like the other labs that have been in the game for a long time. Plus those have become pretty routine for me. This place seems to be like 99% chemicals, which don't have a huge interest to me personally. Which we discussed earlier about chemistry and stuff, and me not really caring about chemistry. More man hacks. More bloody corpse piles. Broken vending machines. I mean, and they don't even seem to have like mutagen and stuff, so I'm not really sure. And here's literally just a room that's blocked off. Why would there be a room with no entrance? Is there a secret wall? And I can hear noises coming from inside of it? You heard footsteps from here. Did I though? Yeah, is there something in there? I don't know. Of course they hit my backpack. Why the fuck wouldn't they? So I don't know if we if there's like a secret door here maybe. I keep hearing footsteps and things. What is this? Acetylene gas machine. Device takes water and calcium carbide and yields unpressurized acetylene. So I can make acetylene with this? Tools. Water and calcium carbide. Let's look around for some calcium carbide and see if we can actually use this thing, or if it's one of the many tools that exist but don't actually have a use. Bottle of ether. We'll take some ether as well. I don't okay. Cylinder. Looking for calcium carbide. Yes, that. Okay. We have calcium carbide. Do we activate it? Doesn't look like it. Do you craft with it? No. This tool takes water. Yeah, acetylene gas machine. Takes water and calcium carbide. Yields unpressurized acetylene. How do I use it? Activate. You can't do anything interesting with your acetylene. So what's the point of it? How do I use it? I don't, it doesn't seem to do anything. It doesn't have any tool qualities, so it wouldn't be used for crafting. So if you can't activate it, does it just not work? Is it just flavor? Is that that's sort of annoying. I don't like that. I don't care. Moving on. Let's not think about it. So I don't know what the deal with this room is. It doesn't appear to be opened with any secret doors or anything. I've checked every wall at this point. I don't really know. From the east you hear whack. Are there zombies in there? I don't really get it. Don't really care. Let's move on. We'll just keep exploring here. So a bunch of reanimated corpses around here, I guess. And there just doesn't seem to be anything very valuable here. It seems to be... You hear clang. You don't seem to be damaging the metal door. So I don't really know what the deal with this place is. I'm not sure what does it have here other than the scientist zombies and the CBMs that we can get from them. What do you get here? And why is there just a locked door that leads to an unlocked area? What is the point of this place? Is it just chemical storages? Agar, ethanol, chemistry set. I mean, you would think, is this where you get stuff to make me your own mutagen? Why are there dead ends? I don't know what to make of this place. It doesn't seem like it has value to me. I guess we'll head to the east here and just keep looking around. I don't know. Microscope. Doesn't really matter. What is this? Rock salt. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's just a dumping place for chemicals and things, which maybe don't have a purpose at this exact moment in game, but you know, over time will become valuable, I guess. A lot of man hacks here. Just trying to make sure we don't bump into any robots unexpectedly is really my only thing I'm paying attention to, and even that I'm only halfway paying attention to. Yeah, there just doesn't seem to be this mutagen. No, it's just a test tube. I'm struggling to understand why I would come here and actually loot. I guess, you know what? I mean, I've never been here. I guess I should try to full explore, but I'm tempted to just go back and gather up CBMs and leave. I don't see a huge point of me being here. Light disposable. I don't really care about that either. So I think we'll just head back and start taking apart some scientist zombies and gather up their CBMs and stuff. I don't really see a reason to stay here. Filthy backpack. Cash card. A lot of cash cards I noticed as well. Let's just check this corridor. Look for CBM. There's a water extraction unit to my west. Sure. Grab that. Where else is there a cluster of corpses other than the entrance, of course? Pulp. We just kind of get to where we could see some more corpses, maybe. Try again. No CBMs. Let's head back the way we just came to where there were some scientist corpses and stuff. CBMs, no. CBMs, no. Okay, so we'll go back to the entrance and check up there. Yes, you keep smashing my travel pack. Yes, I'm familiar with how you do things. Check this hallway, nothing. Check this hallway. We can see up there. We'll go up there in a moment. Check this huge pile. Joint torsion ratchet to northwest. Grab that for sure. Grab the diazepam. Finger pick, we'll grab that. Nope. Oh, that's the wall we can't move through. Yes, yes, yes. For the CBM in this pile here. Finger pick, night vision, finger mounted laser. Again, some of these I didn't see a real use to. I don't know that we're going to actually install them, but it never hurts to take them with you. Fingertip razors. Also the lab journal, we'll take that. What else we got? Kinetic shock absorbers to south. Grab those. What else? Terranean sonar. Again, not super relevant, but we'll take it. We might as well take all of them. Chemical reference. And then let's just look for books in this. So clear our filter. And is there a way to sort, compare, examine, filter? Now I don't want to filter. I would like to sort them by books. I don't think we can. So we'll just look around for stuff we don't have, which would be red. Nope. Have all these books. The Modern Tanner. Sure, we'll take that. And we'll continue going through huge list of things. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but I don't know it. Sewing kit techniques. So 2 diagonal north, 2 south. Grab those. Grab this. Okay. And we'll do one more time, but we'll come up from the bottom this time. Fermenting culture. Okay, down in that hallway. Scott's Book of Cookery. Take that for sure. It's a pretty good one, has some pretty good stuff in it. Oh, it's spelled differently. Just try cook. Oh, I literally just saw it here. Okay, filter, cook. It literally just said it was here. Now it does not. What did I do wrong? Search. Is cookery spelled differently? Scott. It is spelled differently, so that would be why. So we'll grab that. And then we'll go grab the fermenting culture. I think was the, nope, not the middle corpse. I think that'll do for now. Why don't we go upstairs and check that heap of corpses? See what we've got here. A CBM maybe? No. Okay. Okay. So what do we have here? Let's butcher some of these scientists. We have pulped them, so the likelihood of getting things is pretty insignificant, but it will pass a lot of time, which will give us a chance to become sleepy again, so that we can heal our head wounds without too much danger. Discover a burnt out bionic. Okay. Again, I wish I knew the exact percentage kind of thing on how much pulping a corpse actually negatively impacts your ability to harvest CBMs. Because I'm sure it's not 100%. I just, if it was a significant percentage chance that you're less likely to find something, I would probably not do this at all. Faulty battery system CBM. We will take that. We don't have space for it. Let's go dump our stuff in the truck. Drop all these in our vehicle. Pretty good. We found a lot of CBMs here, which is not really what I expected to find necessarily. I came here, I did think we would find some CBMs. I kind of hoped we would find, I hoped it would just be like a different version of the other lab, but this one appears to be much more chemically focused, much more chemistry oriented, whereas the other lab is more of a catch-all. So it's kind of like, you know, everything merged together. You got chemicals, CBMs, mutagen, everything's in one location. This one seems to be very, very heavily focused on chemistry. Zombie security, no. I guess we bring some other corpses up with us. Hello, zombie scientists. In fact, why don't we just butcher these as we find them? That way we're not butchering the pulped corpses. We have a better chance of getting CBMs. What the game needs is more Scott's items to foil text search. You mean like how I was searching using the Scots for Book of Cookery? Please leave me alone, zombie. Of course not. It is just like literally impossible to dissect in these locations. Is what I'm getting as a takeaway from this place. Is that why bother? Just leave and never come back is my instinct. Yeah, I think we don't have. I mean, obviously we don't have any other specifically Scottish items. I did see. I think it was Mom Bun had done some stuff with the items and redid their recipes that are in that book and changed things a little bit. I guess it is the only item that's that has Scott in it. I can't think of anything else. Kind of like I think we only have one book that has Japan in the title. I think it's just Japanese sword making is the book, because I think the other one is it doesn't have Japan in the title. I can't remember what the name of it is. Doesn't really matter, I guess, ultimately, but we'll just keep dissecting some corpses here. Despite having something in your stomach, you still feel like you haven't eaten in days. Let's go eat some more. Remember earlier we consumed about 3,900 calories, I think. So it's not like we haven't eaten anything today. Let's eat some more. Eat another 800 calories, why not? Have something to drink. Go ahead and drink the herbal tea. Great. And why don't we make some, I don't feel like making more right now. Let's just drink. Do we have any other tea? We have tea leaves. I wish these would not display as black leaf tea when they're like tea bags or loose tea. It's not, oh, it does say, it says tea leaf. Excuse me, I can't read. I thought it said leaf tea. Go ahead and drink a Long Island iced tea. It'll make you feel better. You're having a rough day today. Go ahead and have some booze. We're just going to continue randomly dissecting corpses in hopes of finding something good. Where's their zombie scientist? Come here so I can get your good unpulped body for CBMs. Would be great. Thank you kindly. I, again, really wish that bleeding was not inflicted every single time I get hit by something. What the game needs, I agree, take off and nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. There's a Scott tailoring book too. Was it split into two books? I couldn't remember the PR of what all she did. It doesn't really matter, I guess, and it's very hard to keep up with the constant development and things changing all the time. Come here, zombie. Butcher, scientist, dissect. Yes, with the zombies, please. Come here, crawling zombie. You dumb crawling zombie, just come here. Where are you? You jerk. All the way up there. So we potentially could have kept butchering without him being an issue, but I'm getting so annoyed by this that I would rather just clear them every time I see them. Dissect, please. Yes. No. Dissect. Sorry. Not yes. Don't interrupt for footsteps. Ignore the footsteps. Coffee over tea every day. No. Tough zombie. Yes. Hello. Thank you for interrupting my butchering process. Thank you for hitting my travel pack for the 100th time. Dissect. Ignore. Please. Please. Zombie scientist spotted. Ignore. Yes, so dangerously close. So good. Seriously, how do people do anything in this place? My God. It's constant. Dissect. Ignore. And not to rehash the same problems over and over, but we have had this discussion where they just paint certain locations with hundreds of zombies and they act like that that's a good decision. In this context, it makes sense that there are a lot of scientist zombies as well as some advanced zombies. I don't enjoy the game when it's constant monster density. I enjoy the game much more when it's like There's some strategy, there's movement, there's like tactical thinking about situations. And then you get in a situation like this, or you end up in a park or something where there's just like 50 zombies, and it's like there's only two things you could do. You either stand still and spend the next like real life 40 minutes clearing the area, or you leave and you don't get to experience the area. And that to me is a poor, like from a contributor standpoint, I think that is a poorly balanced situation. I really do really prefer when you can actually like make decisions for your character and kind of take, you know, reasonable risks and decide what's in your best interest and what isn't. And sometimes I get to locations where it's just so much monster density, it's like, what are my options other than to just leave or spend like 40 minutes of my actual life just pushing the left arrow button over and over, you know what I mean? And it's even worse when it's with guns. If I'm at a stage where I have a lot of guns, because like guns are the most effective and safe way to do it, but constantly aiming, constantly getting to a point where you can shoot the enemies, constantly having to be interrupted with the enemy, oh, such and such moved an inch closer to you, stop aiming. And it just gets me real salty. But whatever, we seem to have largely cleared this floor. I do think butchering these pulped corpses is not a good use of our time, but I thought I would give it a shot for a little while longer. We might continue exploring and just take to dissecting everything as we find them. What is this? Computer science? No, thank you. So I think we will go upstairs, we'll eat, drink, and dump off what we found. Cerebral booster CBM, is that the intelligence one? Bionic coprocessors give a +2 to intelligence. Pretty rare that you find those. I haven't seen one of these stat boosting CBMs in a long time. Drop that. Drop the ID card. Drop the chemical reference. And yeah, I think we're just going to go down and explore and then just dissect things as we find them. Give me the food place food. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2,000 more calories in our belly, so that brings our total today up to like 9,000. Given, I can't do math, so I could totally be wrong. That's just a ballpark. But like, we've eaten quite a lot of calories, and we have been dissecting all day. I don't know what kind of calorie burn is attached to dissection. I imagine probably not that much. I imagine it is hard to dissect a human body, but I don't know that it would be a hugely calorie burning endeavor. What do we have to drink? We don't have tea. We know we don't have tea. Let's make some tea. Tea. Specifically, let's make some herbal tea. 4 portions will do for now. Use the dirty water. Dispose of mace. Sure, drop the mace. Why not? Make the tea. Pour in the container. We'll put them in plastic bottles. Sure. And we will grab our mace. Wield the mace. And we should have tea here now. No. Where'd the herbal tea go? Herbal tea, yes. Drink the herbal tea. There we go. So that should boost our hidden health stat as well as quench our thirst. We are a little injured, but we're going to head back down. Like I said, we're going to explore and just try to dissect things as we come across them. That way we're not pulping potentially lootable goodies. Our night vision's pretty terrible. I guess we do need the flashlight on. I was going to try to leave it off as much as possible, but I guess we'll turn it on. And we really need to keep an eye out for robots, which we're not really seeing any. And a lot of reanimated bodies here. Oh, including some CBMs. Enhanced hearing is active, increases the user's hearing, allowing them to hear 10 times better than the average person. I thought this was one that would remove our poor hearing trait, but I guess not. I guess it's only when active. Still pretty neat though. Look for CBM. Nothing. Okay. We've already explored to the south. What are you? Zombie security guard. No thank you. You don't have CBMs. You can be pulped. We should have picked up some autoclaves while we were here. I didn't even think about that. We will grab some autoclaves before we leave. In fact, next time I go back, I will try to remember, because I would hate to leave an area where we found so many and not actually take any with us. Now that I want to find zombies, I can't find zombies, but every time I try to dissect, oh boy, there's 6,000 of them coming at any given moment. Definitely take the copper wire. Layered Kevlar panel. Small 16th layer thick Kevlar panel could be used to repair armor. Interesting, we'll take that. Definitely take the copper wire. We already have a soldering iron, but it never hurts to have another. Misc repair kit. So we did end up finding one, even if we had not been able to make one ourselves. A lot of these hydrogen and oxygen cylinders, which probably, I guess, makes a lot of sense, given that I think those would be very common elements in like a chemistry lab. Medium disposable. I really would like more medium non-disposables. Okay, so let's grab the autoclave while we're here. Autoclave. Autoclave pouches are 2 to my southeast. Oh, I see, okay. And then autoclave, same spot. So let's grab both of those. Yes, the autoclave is going to need to be wielded. And then the pouches. Grab those, and then there are science ID cards here as well. I saw. Grab those. Dispose of the mace. Yes, drop the mace. Head upstairs immediately and dump this in our vehicle. Okay, we are chilly, which is odd because I think we were very hot before. How big is the auto? Will the autoclave even fit in our hatch here? How big are you? 76 liters. So we would need to put it in a relatively empty cargo space. Let's drop it up here for now. Autoclave pouch. We'll keep the autoclave with it. Autoclave. Drop. Should be good. Yes. Okay. And then we can drop everything else we don't really need here. Let's just drop that for now so we can see this menu a little bit better. All this can go. Soldering iron, antibiotics, diazepam. This is all fine. Drop all that. Great. And we'll head back down. We're tired again, unsurprisingly. Yes. Grab our mace. Build the mace. I would like to get into this eastern section because we haven't really seen it, and that's where we've been hearing the gunshots. Couple crawlers and a zombie scientist. Let's bring the zombie scientist over here. And we'll just butcher you. I don't think the crawlers are going to come all the way over. I could be wrong. Ignore. Hopefully get some CBMs out of this. So I know now for the future that if I'm looking for CBMs, this place has a lot of zombie scientists. But I don't think we'll really be coming here in the future for any other reason than that. Come here, please. Smash, smash. We kind of want to peek because we don't know where the turret or robot or whatever is. What is this? Microcentrifuge. Don't really care about most of this. Distillation apparatus. I'm good. Stopcock. Teehee. Check in here. I thought maybe thered be like mutagen or something in here. Just literally empty shelves. Always exciting. So let's just keep exploring, looking for more scientists. Don't see anybody. There are a lot of these locked doors that seem to have other entrances. So I'm not. This one does not actually, unless there's something behind these freezers. Doesn't look like it. So interestingly, this is the first sealed room we've found. Everything else had another entrance. I think we would like to try to crack in there. I actually don't have anything to take out that wall. Our torch is empty. The Kevlar zombie. I imagine the Kevlar can actually break through that glass if he gets surrounded by enough other enemies. There's a card reader, presumably leading to another floor. Be careful around this glass. No. Biodiesel will take. Armor smithing, definitely take. History of firefighting, good book to have. They don't seem to be able to break out, which is a bit surprising, to be perfectly honest. All about swords, absolutely. Let's crack open this. No, don't hack it. Don't I have an ID card? I don't. I must have left that upstairs. Let's check these books and we'll head back upstairs. Home distillation, we already have one. Take the autobiography. Machinery's handbook, take that. That sounds like a great book. What is in here? Just a weird little freezer area. No thank you. Okay, let's head upstairs. There should actually be a science ID card down here somewhere on some corpse. Surely there's an ID card. One to the east. Yes, give me a science ID card. I'm curious what's through these sealed doors. Maybe it's layered and like maybe the first floor is just chemicals and stuff. Maybe higher floors have better, or lower floors have better stuff in them. Oh, it's just a railway. Oh, good. That will lead to a different lab. I don't really care about that at all. I also don't need to kill you to butcher you. Let's just leave that alone. I don't see a real reason to deal with that. I think we've pretty thoroughly cleared the floor at this point, though. Grab more copper wire while we have the opportunity. Micromotor, no. Hand crank, no. 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 So there is some electronic stuff, but it just doesn't... It's not even good stuff. It's like really basic crap that you could find elsewhere. I don't see a huge... I don't know. I don't know what to say about this place. A lot of corpses, most likely is where the turret is. Peek, nothing. Peek, yes. So you are a turret. And you're the kind of turret I would like to kill. You've spent some ammunition. Is it dark here? No. So we can't deal with it from the dark. I actually don't know how we would approach this guy. I don't think we can. I don't think I can take this turret, unfortunately. So that means we're not going to get a crap ton of free ammunition like I had kind of hoped we might. Because I just don't think we have the means to get close to him, given how bright it is right here. So let's not bother with him, because he'll just end up murdering us. And murder is bad. Small slime. Hello, slimy boy. They're propagating. Is not great. If we turn off the flashlight, how bright is it down here? It's shady. Shouldn't be able... I was gonna say it shouldn't be able to see me. It didn't say hostile detected. And it hit me with all 3 of its rounds, which is unfortunate. And we're getting heavy bleed damage. So let's check really quick to see how significantly we're bleeding. Heavy bleeding. You are rapidly losing blood. Yep. So let's duck into cover. I'm annoyed that it was able to shoot me from so far away in shady light. I thought we could slip through. Let's apply bandages to our particularly bad wounds. And bandage. Why is it still red when I've already bandaged it? Bad bleeding. I literally just bandaged you. Why are you still bleeding? Bandage it again? Maybe? Okay. It's still bleeding. Why is this taking 3 bandages to stop the bleeding? It's just that bad, I guess. Go ahead and bandage that a 3rd time. Okay, have stopped the bleeding. And we'll apply that to our left arm. So we took a really bad bit of damage there. We don't have a grenade. We do have an EMP grenade, but I would rather not try to throw it in that narrow corridor. So if we look here, the closest way that we've explored that we would be able to come is from here. We're not going to be able to throw a grenade that far, and it's going to give it an opportunity to see us. Now that we're behind it, we might be able to come up from the bottom, get in here if it's not super bright, and throw it diagonally, but I just don't think that that's going to work. So we did take a few bullets here, unfortunately. I imagine ruined our clothes pretty bad. Not really, surprisingly. But we did survive multiple bullets. I'm really kind of annoyed that you saw me. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 tiles away in the shady light. And it didn't say hostile detected, it just shot me. So that's obnoxious, but what are you going to do? So we took some bullets. It happens. Everybody gets shot a couple times in their life. Totally normal. No CBMs there, unfortunately. Got to make sure we don't walk into its vision diagonally, like diagonally through this door or anything. But we seem to be okay. Weirdly is the only turret we've seen the whole time we've explored here. Skitterbot, what do you have to offer me? Oh, it says now what it requires to disassemble. I really like that, because previously it would just say, you can't disassemble this. Would give storage batteries, but the small ones. Spidery legs, pathfinding module, ID module. Most of this is crap I don't want, and it just takes too long to be worth it. I'm interested in the storage battery, because I was wondering what the storage is, but I think it's so low that it's not worth it. Let's just again look for CBMs. And other than coming across some scientists to kill, I think we're about done here. Usually taking a few bullets is where I decide to check out. And yeah, we've basically explored this location at this point. The only thing we haven't explored, there's a few closed off rooms that we don't think we can get access to. And other than that, there's really nothing here that I feel the need to go in. And I just don't think I have any way of getting in here. Closed metal door. I don't have a sledgehammer. And I can't smash through it with the mace, even though it's 40, so I guess I would need... no, I have a pickaxe. Yes, we have a pickaxe. Where am I going? I don't want to get shot again. Up here, I think? Yeah, north, yes. We'll go grab a pickaxe and see if we can get through some of these walls. But other than that, we're obviously very, very injured. I feel bad for our character. We in general, you know, are pretty banged up. So let's be cautious as we move forward. Drop these, drop the medium battery. Everything else is okay. Give me my pickaxe. Pickaxe. You know what? Go ahead and take a codeine. I feel bad for you. Take a codeine. And we'll head back inside to see if we can pickaxe through the door. We are tired. I'm not sure if we were tired before or if that's a result of blood loss. I wasn't paying very close attention. So let's move to... Where was the other locked door that actually led somewhere? I don't remember. Let's just head down here, see what's in this one. If we crack this and it's just another open room that we, like the ones we've already explored, then we're not going to open them all. But if there's something really good in here, we'll consider opening all the other ones. But I don't really expect that to... See, there it said hostile detected. Obviously it says it. Why didn't it say it for me? Or did it? Maybe I missed the message. I don't think it did, though. Okay, finished digging. Eek. Oh, what are you? I can't see you. You're a zombie scientist. Back off, kill him, and we'll leave him unpulped in case we are able to butcher him. Our flashlight has died, so I'm going in light blind. Hopefully we don't get murdered. Yeah, it's just a room filled with more of the same garbage, so this is not worth my time. Yeah, I don't love this location. I like that we found a bunch of CBMs. That's good, and it's definitely a good location for that. But other than that, I think we're ready to move on here. So go ahead and butcher this corpse. Did take a few bullets. I feel bad whenever I get my character shot, but what are you gonna do? Go ahead back upstairs, and like I said, we could, you know, butcher every single one of these scientist corpses that we found, but I just have no interest in doing that. So let's dump our stuff. Copper wire, medication, and I think that's where we're gonna call the stream. Again, sorry for my earlier attitude problems. I wish I could offer you a good reason behind it. Just some days everything gets on my nerves, and then to have someone in chat kind of call me on it just made me defensive and angry as well. So like, I don't know what to say about it. Obviously not my strongest stream, but thanks for being here. Hopefully you enjoyed watching the stream. I'll be back on Thursday with more Cataclysm around the same time, around 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks to everyone who came out. Hopefully you had a good stream watching experience, and I'll see you next time.